I think we need to talk about dementia, as we do a lot of things. I don't think it's spoken about as much as it needs to. We need to be educated about it, and you see guys who are in a terrible state who can still play classical music. You know, being a carer of someone like that, you must think, well, there's something there. Instincts are a wonderful thing, you know. The human body, the human mind is to have an illness like that where you can't remember what happened yesterday. You can scream and shout at people you love, but you can play Chopin, and you go, what is going on here? I only found it very hard to talk about, and I still find it hard to talk about because I don't know that much about it. I only know what I have researched on a film. I think the people that know about it are the people that have been faced with it for the last 15, 20 years. And I'm not talking about the people with the illness so much, I'm talking about the people who look after them. They're the experts on it. They could tell you about it. You end up with is not necessarily the person you married or you fell in love with. It is, but the illness makes them someone else. And I think that's tragic. I saw an old boy walking down the street. I live in the middle of the country, you know, and there's an old boy walking down the street, and just something registered in my head because it was cold. He didn't have a coat on, he had a little jumper on, and it was just somewhere where he had his arms. And I just knew he shouldn't be there. He shouldn't be walking along the street. He just looked like he shouldn't. Something weren't quite right, you know. And so I phoned the old Bill, and you know, and they came down, and it was quite right. He'd gone walkabout, you know, and they're the local police. They know who he is, and he was all right. He was taken home. But with a man who's got Alzheimer's or dementia, very difficult to have a conversation with because he can't remember yesterday. He might remember 30 years ago, can't remember yesterday. And you'll have a conversation with him, and then you'll have the same conversation 5 minutes later, and that makes us kind of go, "Ooh, hold on a minute." Makes us feel uncomfortable. We need to do more about dementia and Alzheimer's and any disease that's related to it, and also for the carers of these people. And we need to do it right now because, you know, we need catching up to do.